Hello, Nathan and Louise from LJ Hooker in Thornley. We are now at episode 11 of our N&L show in September already.
Yes.
It's nearly been a whole year that we've been doing this.
I can't believe it.
It's gone so fast, the year is flying by, but it's been a great year, been a great market to be working in, and the market is still performing well.
It is.
Tell me about the market.
Well, we're finding that there are less houses on the market at the moment. So
Still.
there is a big need for houses. I think we were saying the other day, you take something off the market, people want it more. So you can compare it to, the lettuce situation in Coles that wasn't long ago, or the avocado. For some reason there's a shortage and then everybody wants it and then it drives the price up. So I feel like we're going through that at the minute.
We're probably expecting spring, you see more houses come on the market, but we haven't quite got there yet.
Yeah. So therefore the buyers are really fighting for the good properties that are coming on. So the competition there is quite high still.
And with the interest rates going up, there probably is less demand, there is less buyer activity, but with the supply being so low, we're not really seeing that impact us
just
on
yet.
The market.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's the whole supply and demand.
It is supply and demand. That's all it is. That's all it is.
So it's still a very, very good time to sell if you're looking at selling.
Alrighty. What's next?
We went to the Reba Awards.
We did, yeah.
That was good.
That's what we were talking about last time, actually.
Yeah, it was a really good
Actually,
night.
feels like forever ago.
Yeah, what, a month or so?
Something like that.
Yeah, time goes so quick.
That was great. It was a really good night to see just how the big players, really, the big real estate players. I think there was 91 tables, so there was around 1,000 real estate agents and property managers there, which is huge.
Yeah.
And you achieved your master salesperson.
Yeah, it was a good achievement.
That is a very good achievement. Well done.
Couldn't do it without your help.
Of course. We go through that saying, really. No, not really. That was really good. It's something that you've been aiming for a long time, so that was really good.
So I thought I beat my dad's record, I was all chuffed because I got master salesperson. I sold 76 houses. He used to tell me that he sold 65 in a year, but all of a sudden that's gone up to 83.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So now I've got a new target to try and beat it.
And how do we think that 83 is correct?
Probably is. He was a very good salesperson back in the day.
Okay.
That was in the late 80s.
Okay, then. All right. So we've got a little bit more to go.
I've got plenty of years left ahead of me.
All right, then. 83.
Yes, no problem.
That's the new target.
Yeah.
All right, let's get on to the market stat, shall we?
Yes.
So I've got Canning Vale here. So we've seen an increase in the median value, which is great. There's no more dips going on like there was a few months ago. So 679,000 is the median value of the properties there, which is a 9.8% increase. And we have 13 days on the market.
Yeah.
So still performing very well in Canning Vale.
Thornley, median price is now 460,000. That is very, very good.
Excellent.
Had an increase of 8.5% in the last 12 months. Days on market, only 14.
That's really good. And you can see on the graph, it's gone up again.
Yep.
Excellent. Southern River, we have, again, we're coming up on the graph. So the median value is increasing. 614,000, which is a 10.1% increase, and 16 days on the market. So we're consistently seeing nice, quick 2-week around about days on market.
Yep. Feels like I'm reading out the telethon.
Oh, yeah, that's coming up actually.
Yeah, it is. Gosnells, median value now 370. I don't think I've ever seen it that high.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yes, I think in its peak before, maybe 350.
Wow.
So,
excellent. That's really good.
Yeah. Own property in Gosnells, it's probably never been worth more.
Excellent.
Now, days on market 19, a little bit longer than some of the others, but still selling very, very fast. Yeah, a lot of the Gosnells properties have tenants in them, which can make it longer to sell. That's probably why that's a little bit higher.
I guess just to get in, it's hard to coordinate with tenants, and I think we had a period of time there where there was just a lot of people obviously catching COVID, and so we'd organise home opens or to go and see properties, but the tenants were unwell with COVID. That was happening a lot.
Yeah.
Actually, that's really slowed down, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think COVID's starting to dwindle out.
Yeah, we haven't had that for a while. So, but still, obviously, we're going to be respectful of the tenants and make sure that we're working at times with them.
Yes.
accordingly.
So, listings. We are running short of listings.
We are.
How many listings do you have?
Zero. I've sold
You better get to
everything.
work.
I know. I've sold everything that I have.
You're too good for your own self.
And so now we start again. It's the highs and lows of real estate, and now we have to start again, which is fine. So I am looking for the next listing for sure.
Well, I can't talk because I think I've only got 3 home opens on the weekend.
Yeah. But you've got listings sitting there. They're just waiting to be ready.
I do indeed. This one in Thornley, though, 6 Hadlow Place, it's completely different to anything you've seen. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-story. It's built around 2016, so it's not an old property.
It's nothing new.
Immaculate open plan, massive bathrooms. It's stunning. You have to
Excellent.
see it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's on the market from $699.
Okay.
Had good interest in it already. So yeah, if you're looking to buy something different in Thornley, come check that
For a
one out.
larger family or 2 families or
Multiple families.
multiple families.
Yeah. That's probably the only listing we need to talk about
Yeah,
today.
at the
but
moment, yeah.
we might just talk about the sales process and what happens when you make an offer in terms of timeframes and inspections, just to give the people an idea
Mm-hmm.
as what's involved. So how long do we allow for finance if someone's made an offer?
Yeah, so we either go the 21 days or the 28 days. I find that if
From
we've got
acceptance?
from acceptance, so
Yeah.
if the purchaser has pre-approval already, then 21 days is sufficient. If not, then we'll perhaps ask for 28 days. Or, you know, if they've got multiple properties that need to be valued, obviously each buyer is going to be a little bit different, but either 21 days or 28 days from acceptance
Yes.
for finance.
So in total, from when writing the offer to getting the keys,
Mhm.
you're looking at about 6 to 8 weeks.
That's right. So 21 or 28 days for finance, and then 21 or 28 days till settlement. So it's
Yeah.
not a long process once it's started.
So then once finance gets approved, the buyer will get a building inspection done
Mhm.
and a timber pest inspection.
Mhm.
Now, the building inspection, if you're using the REWA standard conditions, it's a major structural inspection. So they're just looking for major defects. They're not looking for
Maintenance or
plumbing issues, electrical. Most building inspectors, they're not even really qualified to be commenting on those types of items.
And we have spoken about that before,
Yeah.
using registered building inspectors.
Yeah, well, they're there really just to check the structure.
Yes. The integrity of the home.
I find that a lot of these inspectors are going there and they're basically doing a property condition report
Mhm.
on the home, which is not really what the contract says.
That's right.
They're there to check for major structural defects.
And that's it.
So there maybe need to be some changes to that REWA wording
Mhm.
down the track if that's what they're wanting. If they're wanting the plumbing, electrical check by a professional, that needs to be a separate condition
Mhm.
altogether.
Okay.
Or they bring those contractors to the final inspection and they can have them check then.
Mhm.
But the building inspection is for major defects.
That's right.
So most of the time you're going to find the defects in the roof space.
Okay.
And they're pretty much could be simple things like strapping, or could be major where you need to replace a beam.
Mhm.
Yeah. But to go there and start checking taps and power points, it's not really.
No, that's for the final inspection. And obviously we've got our extra A that covers all that anyway.
And the timber pest inspection?
Mhm. Same thing. So they're going around checking if there's any evidence of live timber pests in the property or damage from
Yeah.
previous.
And it's for the building only, not outside. Often
That's
you're
right.
going to find, white ants in tree stumps, things like that, but it's not covered.
It's only with the house, with the dwelling.
Yes.
Mhm.
Now, if they do find previous activity that's caused damage, that needs to actually be repaired.
Mhm.
So if you're selling and you've had a bit of skirting board eaten out at some point, I'd either just take that skirting board off or just replace it.
Mhm.
Yeah, because you're going to have to.
Great, everybody's covered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Final inspection.
Final inspection we do around 7 days before the settlement.
Yeah.
And that's the point where we're going around checking all the power points, all the light globes, the taps, making sure that everything's in working order, aircon, retic, alarms, everything that's covered in our Annexure A, we need to make sure that everything's working on that day.
Unless it's been crossed off the offer.
Unless it's been crossed off, obviously, that's fine.
Yeah.
So, that's that. And then we go, obviously, to settlement. So,
Yes. You're a settlement agent?
I was a settlement agent. Is that right?
Oh, well, how many things have you done? You've
Okay.
done 4 degrees.
Okay,
is it?
that's enough. All right,
I can't
so-
keep up. 4 uni degrees.
I haven't finished that.
Settlement agent.
Okay, good. All right. So, settlement agent. Obviously, you need a settlement agent to prepare the paperwork to legally change the name on the title from the seller to the buyer. So, they liaise with your bank or your mortgage broker, Landgate, State Revenue Department to take care of the stamp duty. So, really, a settlement agent is very, very important because they prepare all that paperwork, all the legal documentation for the change of name, the change of ownership. They also liaise with the council and the water rates.
Yeah.
So settlement agent plays a very important role in this, and we really encourage our buyers to select their settlement agent right from the get-go. A lot of people wait until finance is approved. We need to get going before that because there's actually a lot of documents that can be done before finance is approved. So that's something that we definitely encourage.
Yeah.
And we like to work very closely with our settlement agents to make sure that's a nice smooth run.
So what happens if either the buyer or seller can't settle on time?
So you've got a 3-day grace period within that you can settle without being charged penalty interest by either party. If we go over the 3 days, then either the buyer or seller is able to charge the other party penalty interest for as many days as it takes to settle.
So let's just say this scenario which comes up, a light fitting's not working, and the buyer says, "No, I'm not settling until it's fixed."
Mm-hmm.
That can't actually hold up settlement.
No.
The settlement still has to proceed.
Mm-hmm.
If they want to go further, they'd have to seek legal advice and take legal action.
Yeah.
They can't not settle based
Because of the
on
light bulb.
based on the plumbing, gas, or electrical items.
Because that can get fixed, obviously, by the seller.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the banks, sometimes if there's a complicated deal in terms of finance where there's other properties involved, or if it's power of attorney, or unfortunately if there's been a death, or, there's certain situations that are going to extend the settlement.
Well, you need an agent that knows those scenarios to allow the right time.
That's
frames.
correct,
Yeah.
yes.
You don't want to get put in a situation where you're not going to be able to settle.
Because of that.
Yeah.
And if it's agreed upon, settlement date can be extended if both parties agree. So there's no need for it to get nasty or anything. And obviously everybody's working in their client's best interest. So again, communication and experience is always going to prove beneficial.
Yeah. That's about it. Anything else you want to discuss?
That is it for today, I think.
You don't even want to, wish me another happy birthday.
Oh, yes.
This birthday.
Of course.
40, I thought it went for a week. It's starting to dwindle off.
Oh, well, we had a week away.
No more presents.
We had a week away. We had a family party.
4 days.
We've been shopping. You had a fantastic joyride in a McLaren with Perth Supercar Hire. We can very much recommend. Is that enough?
Yeah, I'm pretty sad.
Okay, good. 40. Woohoo!
You're next.
Jeepers. I can't quite have the words for that.
Yep, I'm looking forward to that. All right, thanks for watching.
Thank you.